Money Magnets, can Unify Credit Union $25,000 limits replace Navy Federal?
Look, the great thing about it, anybody can join, and they also have high limits.
Okay, Marvin, let's dive into what products this credit union has. We're going to start off with the Visa Shared Secure Card.
Okay.
Now, this is strictly a secure card, so you don't get all of those wonderful perks, okay?
Right.
This is for those people who have bad credit or, just jump starting their credit. This is a good card to have. And the limit goes up to $2,500 and it's backed by your shared savings account.
Right. And look, guys, the next card, we have the Visa Classic Credit Card.
Mm-hmm.
This card goes up to $5,000.
Right.
Has a rate as low as 14%. You got no cash advance fees, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you get auto rental collision damage waiver. So if you're, renting a car and you have an accident, guess what? It can be covered by this card. And guess what, guys? You also have a 14% interest introductory rate.
Okay, Marvin, that right there is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next card. So we have the Visa Gold Credit Card. Okay, now this card goes up to $14,999.
Right.
Okay, and it has no annual fees. Now, Marvin, that's kind of important because, those annual fees can get up there.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that they don't charge you anything to just have this card in your wallet. Okay.
Right.
And it has debt protection.
Yes.
That's always good when you have debt protection in case something happens to you, okay?
Right.
Also, it has a low rate and it has an introductory rate. I love that this card offers that, okay?
Yeah.
As well as auto collision.
Right.
Okay? As well as warranty service. So these cards are starting to really offer some great benefits. Now, Marvin, let's dive into the next card.
All right, Glory. Now we got the Visa Platinum Credit Card. This card right here, the limit goes up to $25,000. These are the cards that might compete with Navy Federal. The limit goes up to $25,000.
Yes.
You got no annual fee, no balance transfer fee.
Okay.
You got no cash advance fee. You have travel and emergency assistance.
Okay.
You got the auto rental collision, and you get a 5% introductory rate when you do a balance transfer. So these are cards, if you have high utilization on your credit, you might want to do a balance transfer from one of your other cards to this card, even when you apply. I used to do this when I applied for a card so that I would get closer to that $25,000 limit. So with this Visa Platinum card, guys, these compete with Navy Federal big time.
Yeah, Marvin. And I love the fact that, these cards have low introductory rates, because that right there can help you get your utilization down. And it will give you the opportunity for a bank to more than likely approve you when you're transferring something over, because guess what? They're getting paid off of that interest.
Right. And they compete with that. But Gloria, let's tell them about the best card that they have.
Okay, Marvin. So this is the big boy, the Visa Engage Reward Card.
Right.
Okay. So this card comes with rewards. So there's no annual fee, just like the other cards.
Right.
There's no cash advance and balance transfer fees.
Right.
I love that as well, Marvin. And this card right here goes up to $25,000 as well.
Yes.
And you get 5,000 points when you spend $2,000 in the first 90 days with this card, you know. So you want to make sure that your credit is on point when you apply for this card, because this is that big boy. And one thing, Marvin, I love about this, if you're not ready for this particular card and you need to start with the secure card, start and work your way up.
Yeah.
This is a good way for you to start building a relationship with this particular credit union, because we always talk about banks and credit union, they want that relationship.
Yeah.
So if you're not ready for these higher limit cards, start getting in here and start rebuilding your credit and get yourself in position so that you can get that higher limit card.
And look at it. If you want a higher limit, you got to have high credit. So if you're in the mid sixes, I would come down to the gold card or something like that. I wouldn't go for the engaged card if you have some trouble with your credit. But Gloria, let's tell them about the personal loans that they have.
Okay, Marvin, let's dive into the personal loan, which it goes up to $25,000. This is a good way. So if you have some debt and you want to, put it all together and have one payment, this would be a great loan for you to get for that. Or if you're taking vacation or you're getting married, because if you do 12 months with this particular loan, you can get an interest rate as low as 13.49%. And these loans actually go up to 84 months. Now, money magnets, think about this. The longer terms that you want, the higher the interest rate is going to be. Okay. So, Marvin, let's go to the next product that they offer.
All right. They offer a personal line of credit. Now, it has a variable rate. And the good thing about a line of credit, you can use it, pay it off, use it, pay it off. And also with this line of credit, you can use it for overdraft protection. So this is great if you want to add it to your checking account, just in case you have a rough month and you kind of exceed what you have in your account. This overdraft line of credit can catch it. And guys, the great thing about it, it goes up to $25,000 as well. So just about all of their premium products, you can get a $25,000 limit, which is great. And like Gloria said, if you're trying to bring your utilization down, and you want to put all your credit cards on one line of credit or one loan, this is the product you probably ought to look at.
Okay, Marvin, let's see what other products that Unify has to offer.
Okay. Guys, look, if anybody has any experience with Unify, make sure you comment below because we want to make sure everybody knows the data points or new changes that they made. Because one thing I noticed, we looked at some older videos. They used to offer $50,000 credit cards. Now they lowered them to $25,000.
Most definitely. So Marvin, let's talk about the auto loans and what they have to offer.
Okay.
Now with the auto loans, it's 100% financing.
Nice.
Now money magnets, that most definitely can be a cash flow changer for you. Okay. Yeah. And there's terms up to 7 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. So guess what? That gives you the opportunity to purchase more vehicle and have a lesser note.
Right. And then you can get new, used, you can refinance, or I saw one thing that I really like. If you want a classic car, they also finance classic cars. And that's usually rare with a lot of credit unions.
Wow, that right there is a cash flow changer. Okay, Marvin, let's dive into the mortgage side. Okay. They have some amazing mortgage products. Okay. So they have a fixed rate mortgage, which goes from 15 to 20, even up to 30 years. Okay. Nice. And it goes from $50,000 all the way up to $4 million. Wow. That's almost like a jumbo loan. Yeah. You don't see that very often. Yeah. You have to go over to the jumbo side a lot of times in order to get a loan amount over $750.
Right.
So this credit union is most definitely making some moves when we talk about mortgages. Okay. Yeah. They have a 60-day rate lock. So that means you can get approved and you can take up to 60 days to find your home that you would like to, purchase. You don't see that very often. Majority of the time, what is it, a 30-day lock?
Usually a 30-day lock
or less, so that is amazing. And you can get up to 97% financing or 100% financing if you use their down payment mortgage helper, which is absolutely amazing. But Marvin, what other programs do they have? Let's talk about that.
All right, Gloria, they also have the adjustable rate mortgage, which you can have fixed payments for 5 years, 7 years, or 10 years.
Wow.
Also, you can amortize over 30 years. You get up to 95% combined loan to value. It goes up to $4 million, just like the other one.
Wow.
With 60-day rate lock, and you have a cash out refi option. I mean, this is a lot for a mortgage, guys. So if you want to do adjustable rate, this might be the one for you. Now, also, they have the down payment second mortgage. Now, this is a unique product. Wow. This is where you can get into a house for 100% with this down payment second mortgage. So they got a lot of ways that you can get in a house with a very low down payment.
And Marvin, I love this because, when we purchased our home with Navy Federal, we were able to get 100% financing as well.
Right.
But they didn't have the down payment assistance program or anything like that. So you may want to make sure that you check this credit union out and don't sleep on them.
Yeah, because it does compete with Navy Federal's Home Buyer's Choice. But if you put these products together, like you just said, you can get into a house for as little as 3% down and maybe 0 down. But Gloria, let's tell them how they join this credit union and what bureau they pull.
Okay, Money Magnets. This credit union is based out of California and anyone can join, okay? And make sure your check systems is okay because they're going to pull Experian as well as your check systems.
And it'll be an Experian soft pull that they pull. And look, guys, remember, they don't have a business department. But if you guys are interested in raising capital for your business, make sure you get in touch with us for a free business strategy call.
And Marvin, let's not forget that one pull is good for 30 days. So you can get multiple products with this particular credit union.
Right. You might be able to get an auto loan and a credit card or a personal loan and a credit card.
Okay, Marvin, but I have a gem.
All right, what you got, Glow?
Okay, Money Magnets, if you want to know another credit union that's better than Navy Federal, check out this next video.
I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.